dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. Me running off you on the porch crying, girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from the desert. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. And he's going to bring this one back. Less than a minute into the game, it's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Chiefs nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll send Worthy in motion. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Giamatti on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Raiders.
A big play there for the Raiders. And even 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Here we go, set.
Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup there of 13. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Good for a Kansas City.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. A 17 yards. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Play action here. Mahomes under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's second down.
On second down, Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver.
17.
Now it's going to be third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
He's got his man, and he finds Worthy. And he's in! Xavier Worthy! Touchdown, Chiefs! That his second TD catch of the season. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take off.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Really with it, I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And caught left side by Bauer. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
32-yard line.
Pistol look, and here's Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a game of 8. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 rep, 18 rep.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time.
It's now second
And
and 10.
it'll be second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Vegas.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
We are through one. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Second and inches. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, he does the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes going to push this one forward. And good work defensively to slow him up before he can get free. He's ushered out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw again. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete to Royal. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They go play action with Mahomes. intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
The Raiders take
Mike,
over.
these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Check it out.
On the ground, and Genty to start the drive. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19, let's go. 70 Lion.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Formation for the Raiders.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Running free at the 45. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
A gain of 30. And a 1st down, the Chiefs.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 6. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now on 2nd down. But the man is Royals. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes quickly out to right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the you want to get? Points? Ideally a touchdown. But either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
At the 16.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Berserk.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Chiefs field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs cuts the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock, they don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Warriors 70, 69, 19 tight, 19, go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Vegas. That's 2 touchdowns